Welcome everybody back to their Bullcast reaction. I'm Carson. And this is Attack on Titan Season 4 Part 3, the finale, last part, final seed reaction trailer. We got the English subs here. We're ready to get into the final part of the final season of the final show of our lifetime. Everybody's excited about this for obvious reasons. Check out our reactions to the rest of the Season 4. Actually, not the whole show, I was going to say. No. But yeah, we reacted to Season 4 on the channel before we saw everything else before that. But what are you excited to see in this trailer?
I have no idea. Anything.
Anything?
Anything at all.
All right. Well, we'll see anything, I'm sure. Let's go. Oh my god.
I hate that thing still.
Yeah. March 2023. I really like this the statue of Helos. It reminds me of like how the trend today trend is a flippant term to describe it, but like how now that we're kind of aware of the atrocities that have happened in the past in like North America, for example, there's like a newfound sort of awakening to that idea. So then we see all these statues of these people who are like terrible, terrible
it's like they
people.
Had a statue of them because they were like awesome, but then they're just like the worst person in history.
This person was a noted murderer and pedophile, yet we have a statue of them in our town square. What is this about? So the statue of Helos is interesting in that sort of interpretation, because like obviously Helos is a fabrication. As far again, the Attack on Titan lore is more complicated than I'm often aware, so maybe it's not. But from what I remember, the idea of this like this hero that rose through and conquered the Titans and everything is like fake, and it's, you know, it's propaganda. It's based on like patriotism and nationalism and stuff like that. And isn't actually based in reality. So to see the reckoning of that coming upon this land in a biblical way is like kind of insane.
Yeah, I liked, but the whatever what Eren is now, and then it's just like showing like whatever, like he's like flying with a nice like sky in the background, and it's like this is freedom, and it's like this is
freedom.
Yeah. And it's just so horrible and destructive.
Yeah, I think it might be a red herring, because I still don't think that Eren is super happy about all of this. I think that there's going to be a zero turn or something like that to be happening at the end of this. That's how I kind of think it's going to end up. So I think that he isn't taking as much like, oh, this is so cathartic. Oh, I finally got that weight off my shoulders.
Murdering everyone.
But what I was looking at with the Colossal Titans, I don't know, is this supposed to be Armin like disguising himself as a Colossal Titan to get close to Eren? Because I just noticed, I was like, in the show, because the reason I think about that is in the show last season, the Colossal Titans were all like identical, and like, well, at least as far as we can see, maybe there were shots that I'm forgetting where they weren't identical. But as far as I remember, they were using the same CG model for like all these Colossal Titans. And I kept thinking of like, how could they possibly, because they're going to go try to fight Eren. And there was like a classic rant where we had like, what the hell are they even going to do if they even get close? So how they could possibly get close is Armin like maybe camouflages himself by like being an imposter among us, and then he gets close that way and maybe snaps Eren's leg or something, and then he only has 50,000 more ribs to walk on. I don't know. But it's chaos, it's pandemonium, and it's going to be a very exciting season. And yeah, you made a joke right before we started about like well, just the plot twist. Eren wakes up at in the first episode.
It's a series, you can just keep watching it.
Yeah.
And you'll never know what happens at the end because it doesn't end. You just wake up again at the beginning.
This is literally the same. Well, I don't know if it's the same shot. They might have reanimated it because the art style is different. I think the flowers were animated differently. Anyway, but regardless, this is obviously a callback to that. but we're getting. And I saw there was going to be 2 cores this season. So I
are they gonna be at least back to back and not just like the first core of the 3rd part of the final season and then it's like and come back next year for the 4th part or for the 2nd core of the 3rd part of the final season?
Exactly. Isn't that kind of weird? I hope they don't do that. I think they've stretched it a bit thin in that way. But, you know, these things take time and it takes a long... Like, would you... Like, what...
I don't care what they do, but the fact that they called it the final season and then had, like, 5 more seasons is a bit silly.
I'd love to spend the next half an hour complaining about that whole release schedule, but I think people are kind of sick of it. So we'll just say thank you for watching. Leave a like and subscribe for Attack on Titan when that comes out. We'll be posting them literally as soon as they are possibly available to us with the worst possible English subs that you can have. I don't know.
Yeah.
We'll probably wait. I don't know. Well, like we tend to get things out as quickly as possible. So if you like discussions on your reactions, then we're probably the place for you for when that comes out. So keep us in mind. Hope you enjoyed. See you in the next one. I'm Carson.
I'm Lindsay.
Bye-bye.